this is a little bit cheap, I guess, but since I got him up here, his AI is not going to work, so I can just blast him. Oh. That was a little screwy. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Oh, nice. BFG. I was wondering if I was ever going to get one of these. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Nice. Oh, man. I got murdered there. Oh, did I lose my BFG? Oh, man. easy come, easy go, I guess. Oh goodness, how many of these guys am I gonna have to kill? Escape through the portal. Don't have to tell me twice. Alright. Nice job. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm gonna vote it down. Nah, just joking. Yeah, that was really damn good. So, single player, bosses, campaign. I don't know, maybe change it. I think I need to put, where is it? Custom Geo. That definitely needs to be up there. Alright, that's Teufel's Domain. Really good map. Really, actually, probably I have to say the best map I've played, to be honest. I guess we'll do some favorite, least favorite. My favorite part about this map, just amazing. I mean, the custom geometry put in there, really put to good use. Did a really great job creating the atmospheres. Just and all there were so many different modules that were different, and they all had their different atmospheres. Like you had the like that robotics space station, and then you had like the cemetery, and then like the mausoleum, and then like, you know, weird times where you're in outer space, and just all these different areas that you could go to, and they are all, you know, just very very detailed and well put together, and create a nice little atmosphere. Each part is different. I mean, this is a long match. This is I must have been playing for like over an hour, perhaps. It's really a marathon, but you know, there's every module in it feels so different that you don't notice how long it actually is taking you to play it, because you know, there's enough action that you just keep plowing through, and you don't realize how long. So that's how you know it's really well done, because it keeps you on the edge of your seat. I never felt bored playing this map, because there was just so much to do and so much going on, and all the different areas, they were completely different. So I never felt like I was, you know, just getting bored running back and forth through the same area. And it's hard to pick just one favorite, because there's so many good parts about this map. I really liked the boss battles. They were really well done. It wasn't just that you had a boss that you had to beat, it's that he actually created these different sort of these like arenas that you would fight the bosses in, and there were certain I can almost tell like this guy has played a lot of like old school games, because like there's like certain ways you have to beat the boss, like certain patterns you have to. It's almost like playing like an arcade boss, how you have to like learn the pattern and memorize it. Like, oh, I gotta jump on this platform and then shoot the lost soul, then you know, jump here, get that, get this, and then it'll I got to beat the boss that way. It's not just that there's a boss running around, just that you have to kill and that's it. But you actually have to almost memorize a certain pattern to win. And really did a great job creating the bosses. They all felt different and they all played different. And I enjoyed did nice things with the camera. Nice camera work there at the right times. The sound, of course, was great. Uh, it was music was ramped up when it was heavy action, but it was kind of like uh, eerie and spooky when it needed to be. So it did a great job, just great job all around. Um, yeah, just a really really epic map, I gotta say. So I gotta go do my least favorite part about this map, which I mean, this map is such a masterpiece that it's really hard to. It feels like any criticism would really just be a nitpick. But if I have to find my least favorite thing about this map, um, my least favorite thing about this map, honestly, is playing it through the first time. Is that there are times where you're supposed to hit a switch in order to make something happen, but it's not obvious that you need to, one, find a switch to hit it, and two, where this switch is. Uh, so I mean, it's not like this switch does some. It's like it's almost seems unnecessary. Like the first time I played through that I guess cathedral area, or the one with the platforms with the mancubus where you got to climb, and there's like the graveyard. I didn't even know that there was a switch there, that skull switch, and I didn't even fight that whole. I didn't even have that whole scene where the guys were shooting out of the bricks, and I had to kill them, and the Baron of Hell. I didn't even know that switch was there, so I just started climbing up to the mancubuses, and I just skipped the whole thing. And also towards the end, when I was in that area with the where you had the original Dune sand, and there were those pillars with the during that ritual scene where you had the revenant with the blood and all that, like I was almost thinking about just quitting the game right then and there because I didn't know there was a switch I was supposed to find. I just assumed like maybe something got screwed up with the logic and there was a glitch and there were no more enemies. So I think a lot of people are gonna get frustrated at that point and just quit and downvote your map, which I'd hate to see them do. So yeah, I mean, as far as having those switches there, just take them out. Honestly, you don't need them. They don't add anything. All it is an opportunity for people to get lost or for them to not see parts of your map that you had. I would just have it set up as like a timer or a trigger, or you kill a wave, and or at a minimum, put a point of interest icon on it. Um, it would solve a lot of problems. So I mean, that was probably my least favorite. Another couple of nitpicks. Um, it's only single player, which is fine. I like single player and all that, and definitely nothing wrong with that. If you could make it multiplayer, though, that would be huge because most of the plays you're going to get on any of your maps are going to be people playing multiplayer on it, as in two or more. Single player is actually a small fraction of any number of plays that you're going to get. And a map as epic as this, people are going to want to share it with their friends. They're going to want to play multiplayer. So you don't want to, it would also have more replay value. Now I understand like it's difficult to incorporate something like that. And, we do the best we can. You're not like a studio or anything, and neither am I, but if it's at all possible to enable more players, like if you can just have it so that they can teleport into a module uh, after one player completes a certain portion of it, and you can just drag them through if need be. But just find a way to enable it somehow. I think that would make this map get 10 times as many plays. But yeah, And that's pretty much it as far as the least favorites. I mean, there's so much detail and effort put into this map. It's really, really well done. So I can kind of tell that the person who made this is like a fan of like old school arcade games because you've got the score thing is kind of central to it, and you could see a lot of influences from like old arcade games like those arachnid spaceships or whatever, and and just boss fights. That's kind of something like almost out of uh, Nintendo, Sega Genesis era type games. So that was pretty cool. I appreciate that. Um, well, no, not much more. I mean, there is more to say. I could probably talk about this map for another hour or so, but just really well. It's really a good lesson for anybody who wants to know how to make boss fights and how to do custom geo, and there's a lot of interesting things that this person did with this map. Um, yeah, definitely gonna subscribe to this when I get the chance. Yeah, that's Teufel's Domain. It's by Taylorhead. It's definitely a marathon, so clear an hour or so out of your schedule to play it, but definitely worth a play, definitely worth a try. I hope I hope this guy goes in and tightens up a couple of things because there's just a few spots where, somebody might get lost and rage quit or something. And enable multiplayer if at all possible. I know it might be really difficult to do. But yeah, I'm just amazed at just how much content is actually there. I thought you'd, even making all of your scenery static, I figured you'd run out of memory by now. So I was kind of surprised, like, you were able to have so many modules. It's just uh, pretty impressive there in so many ways. So that's Twofold's Domain by Mr. Taylorhead. I recommend checking it out. Pretty epic map overall. So that's about all. Peace out.